Going down to my local theater, I was never more excited in the world to know that a movie that I've grown up on was playing down there. If for those who've been living under a rock, 50th anniversary of Jaws happened this year. So they've been doing a wide release of the film itself in all its glory. They've gone painstakingly through and cleaned up whatever blemishes or anything and upscaled it to a 4K picture, which I couldn't have been more excited about. I wasn't alive when the first initial release came out, so this was going to be quite an experience for myself because I'd never seen it on the big screen before. I've owned it in all sorts of formats, may it be VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. I've never double dipped on any movie before, but I've double dipped on Jaws for sure. I believe it's the initial 4K set and then the Steelbook 4K set, which looked really awesome as far as the artwork was concerned. So, come to find out, Jaws was playing at my local movie theater, so I decided to go. And walking in the movie theater is probably about, I would say, about 75% filled up. There's parents and their kids, grandparents and their kids, all walks of life were in the movie theater experiencing the movie once again. So sitting down watching the movie, it's kind of the same thing I did say about my Die Hard review. It's the same movie but different at the same time. I kind of took more in the shots and the way it was filmed, and you could really, there was just something about it that on a bigger screen was screaming to be watched in a movie theater. And picture even the sound too with the John Williams score or just the sound effects, and you kind of tend to notice more things that you hadn't noticed before on this initial watch in the movie theater. Jaws has always been a part of our household. I think there's never been a moment in time where it didn't pass within a few months when Jaws didn't come on and we didn't watch it. It's so memorable with amazingly written characters and things, and the score is wonderful. Or may it be on TV or whatever, you couldn't just help but put it on if it was on TNT or TBS or anything of that nature. But I couldn't help but be drawn to the likability of the characters, whether it be Quint or Hooper or Chief Brody. You wanted these characters to succeed in catching this shark and making sure that Amity Island didn't have to worry about such a threat. I don't think I've ever come across anybody that's ever said that Jaws sucks or Jaws was a terrible movie. I know about the sequels, yeah, of course, which I didn't see a reason for them to be there by all means when you have the first Jaws, but people like those movies, and if you like them, then that's fine, that's cool, because there are a bunch of movies that I like that a lot of people don't like. I get that. I completely understand. But the one thing I think the theater experience really showed off to me was it gave me the feel of what it might have been like back in 1975. So it was kind of cool to kind of get that feel and that idea of what it might have been like at that moment in time. They did such a good job on the restoration that it felt like it was a movie that probably could have been made yesterday or anything. At least to me it was. The funny thing about it is a lot of the things that were intended as jump scares really, I never understood, like, why would you be scared of that? But in a movie theater experience, there were certain scenes that I was like, okay, now I get why people maybe felt that way. And but I think what what ties people into the movie is the chemistry between our three characters, our three heroes in the movie trying to catch the shark. And I feel like my favorite character out of the whole movie would be Quint. I feel like out of all the characters, his character is the most deeply explored, more or less. Especially with the whole Indianapolis speech, which I wasn't aware of this, but I know that Robert Shaw at the time had a drinking problem, and he decided he needed to be drunk for the first scene, or a little buzzed, and ended up getting drunk, and couldn't shoot the scene the first time because of that. So he felt bad and decided to reshoot the scene, and we got the scene that we got in the movie today. The scene was 10 pages long. It was written by Milius. It was written by John Milius. For those who don't know, did like Red Dawn and Conan the Barbarian, and wrote a lot of really cool screenplays back in the 70s. He wrote a 10-page monologue about the Indianapolis speech. Then Robert Shaw, with a background in theater, was able to shorten the speech down to a 5-minute monologue, which was probably, I mean, which is hands down the best scene or the best moment of that movie to me, at least. The experience of watching it on a movie theater screen made it all the more special as far as understanding its phenomena and everything. And if you haven't watched Jaws on the big screen, I'm yearning you to go check it out if it's playing within your town. I had such a wonderful experience with it. It was like watching a brand new movie all over again. If you ever get a chance, go check out Jaws in your theater if it's playing in your area. I highly recommend it. You have never seen the movie like this before. It's definitely a spectacle that deserves to be checked out. So I just want to thank everybody for watching the video and checking everything out. And I also want to thank everybody who's subscribed and giving me the views and the likes and everything in the past. I gladly appreciate it. I'll try and do the best I can. It's just been very busy lately, kind of hectic. So I'll try and put out the videos when I can in a timely manner. So again, I just want to say thank you. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. It gives you access to all the videos that I have coming out, which have anything to do with comic books or movies or music or things like that. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, that would be great. Also, too, if you want to leave a comment down below and let me know what Jaws means to you, I would gladly appreciate it. Okay, take care. You guys have a great day, and bye.